Today, as we stand together on the steps of the People's House, it's really to mark a historic day in Montana history. We all want the same thing, to open up the doors of greater opportunity so more Montanans can thrive, prosper, and achieve the American dream. Today, we're opening those doors of opportunity. Today, we're making it easier for Montanans to raise a family, to earn a good living, to own a home, to retire comfortably, and achieve their American dream. To help get them there, we're going to deliver on one of their priorities, and that's tax relief. Working with the men and women behind me, we're moving forward with the largest tax cut in Montana history. That's right, we're delivering the largest tax cut in Montana history, and we did it in record time. We're putting money back in Montanans' pockets through immediate rebates and permanent tax relief. And we couldn't have done it without the Republican legislators that are with me here today. Together, our shared conservative values of fiscal responsibility, more efficient government, and lower taxes guide us. They guide us as we make Montana an even better place to live, work, and raise a family. And today we're delivering results. Providing meaningful tax relief is critical, especially as inflation takes a bigger bite out of individuals' budgets from gas to groceries. And today I'm proud to be signing 8 new bills into law. 6 bills that deliver the largest tax relief package in Montana history. 1 that makes Montana debt-free in 23, and 1 that invests to make our roads and bridges safer. Our historic tax cuts will not only help hardworking families and small business owners keep more of what they've earned, but it will also help create more good-paying jobs, grow our economy, and help Montanans achieve the American dream. Other states are cutting income taxes, and we must do the same to stay competitive. We made great progress in 2021 to reduce income tax rates. Still, Montana has one of the highest income tax rates in the Rocky Mountain West and the 14th highest in the country. This is hard on middle-class families and small businesses. Higher taxes means less take-home pay, less job creation, greater burden on hardworking Montanans, and more of our kids leaving the state. Well, not anymore. Today, I'm signing a bill that Montana taxpayers at every income level will benefit and see a permanent cut to income tax rates. Long-term relief and certainty to middle-class families, small business owners, farmers, and ranchers. This bill cuts the rate most hardworking Montanans pay from 6.9% in 2021 to 5.9% with the signing of this bill. This bill also triples the earned income tax credit to help lower income, hardworking Montanans make ends meet. All told, more than $500 million in permanent income tax relief in the next 3 years from this bill alone. Senator Becky Beard carried this important legislation. Senator, would you like to make a few comments?
Thank you, Governor. I'm here today to help celebrate with this whole group that we have finally done something I have pledged on my campaign over several years now, to minimize the tax liability on my neighbors here in Montana. So with this bill, we're going to cut the top income tax rate down to 5.9 starting in January 2024. This is going to help our economy. It's going to put more money in our own pockets, and we're going to be able to thrive just a little bit better with our money in our own pockets. So I want to thank everyone here. I want to thank the fellow legislators, and especially Governor Gianforte and his staff. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator. Montanans' property taxes are too high, and they keep rising as some local jurisdictions' spending growth has gone much faster than rates of inflation and population growth. Too often, I've heard from Montanans that they're worried about their property taxes pushing them out of their home. Let's be clear, rising property taxes should not force someone out of their home. Montanans need property tax relief, including a rebate and long-term reforms. Our property tax rebate will give Montanans $500 property tax rebate in both 2023 and 2024 to help them pay their property taxes. I appreciate Representative Tom Welch for making this property tax relief a reality. Representative, would you like to make a few comments?
Thank you, Governor. This is a bill that's long past due. There's a lot of ways that we could attack real estate property taxes. This is just one. As I've told many people, I think this is the first step. I think we're building a foundation here, and over the next few sessions, I think we can do better. So thank you very much. And thanks to the governor and his staff, who are wonderful to work with.
Thank you, Representative. That's not the only thing Tom's done. He's been busy. This next bill is his as well. Our capital gains system was complex and difficult to understand. We're simplifying our capital gains taxes to help families, homeowners, retirees, farmers, and ranchers. Putting a simple capital gains tax rates into the tax code makes the code clearer and easier for taxpayers to understand. This will help homeowners when they sell their homes, seniors who sell investments for income, farmers who sell machinery, ranchers who sell livestock. They and others will all benefit from the simplification of our capital gains tax system. After signing HB 221, Montana will have the 4th lowest capital gains tax rate in the nation. I appreciate Representative Welch for championing these two common sense bills. Do you want to make a comment about capital gains?
I'll make a quick one. I want to recognize Senator Hertz because he laid the groundwork for this last session. And we just improved upon it a little bit, but it's a great bill that he had last time. As the governor said, there'll be a lot of people that benefit from this. And it's a good bill. And the only other comment I make, I think I got 2 bills because the governor was hoping I'd get one of them right.
Thank you, Representative. Two years ago, we recognized the temporary nature of massive, out-of-control federal spending. We knew it would be a one-time sugar high, and we budgeted accordingly. We also budgeted for a possible economic downturn. Because we passed a conservative budget 2 years ago, we have a historic surplus today. And ultimately, Montanans overpaid their taxes. It's just that simple. Since Montanans overpaid their taxes, we're going to give it back to the folks who earned it. Today, I'll sign a bill to send back a rebate of up to $1,250 to Montana income taxpayers. $1,250 straight back to the rightful recipients, Montana taxpayers. I want to recognize Representative Bill Mercer for this bill to send Montanans hard-earned money back to them. Representative?
Thank you, Governor, and thank you for the support on this legislation. And I think this legislation is a promise delivered. When we ran our campaigns in the fall, we said we're going to shock the public. We are going to actually take money out of the Treasury and give it back to them because we have over-collected. And we made good on that promise in short order, as the governor said. Sometimes it's easy to sponsor a bill, and there were key people who were involved in this discussion back in the summer, and I want to give them credit because with their heavy lifting, that's why we got here, and that's Senator Hertz, Senator Bartell, the Speaker, Speaker Regier, and Majority Leader Vinton. So we're here because of a lot of great work on behalf of all the Republicans in the legislature, and thank you, Governor, for getting it across the line.
Thank you, Representative. Businesses are the backbone of our economy. They make critical investments that support other businesses, and they create good paying jobs. For too long, though, owning equipment needed to operate a business has come with a big price tag. Unnecessary tax burden through the business equipment tax. Today, we're building on our successful work in 2021, making it easier for small businesses, owners, farmers, and ranchers to thrive. Today, we're further reforming the business equipment tax exemption. Today, we're raising this exemption to $1 million for every small business in the state of Montana. That's 10 times the exemption from when I first took office. Taken together with our efforts from 2021, we're eliminating the tax burden for over 5,000 Montana small businesses, farms, and ranches. Without the burden of the business equipment tax, small businesses and farms and ranches can grow their operations, invest in other businesses that supply them the equipment, and create more good-paying jobs. I want to thank Representative Josh Kazmaier for leading this charge in 2021 and again this year. Do you want to say a few words, Representative?
Thank you, Governor. I want to first thank you for working with me on this in 2021 and again in 2023. This is a great bill for small businesses. This is going to allow them to invest in their communities, their businesses, and their employees, and help them fighting the rising cost of equipment. So thank you, Governor, for the work.
Thank you, Representative. We made progress modernizing Montana's corporate tax code in 2021, but there was still more work we had to do to encourage job creators to invest and expand here in the state. The corporate tax reforms I'm signing today will modernize our system and bring it in line with most other states. Our reforms make our corporate tax system fairer. They also encourage companies to build out their operations here, creating more Montana jobs, and to invest in our communities. We wouldn't be here without Senator Greg Hertz and his leadership to get this done. Senator Hertz, would you like to make a few comments?
Thank you, Governor, and thank you for working with me on this bill for the last couple sessions, and the great legislators also behind me who worked hard on this. It's interesting standing here behind the statue of Thomas Marr. We're here leading the charge just like he was. We're leading the charge for taxpayers all across this state. This bill will allow businesses, like the governor said, to continue to expand in Montana, to provide great paying jobs in our state, and also attract new businesses to Montana. We want them to come here also. We want to quit exporting our family members out of this state, and this will provide better jobs in Montana and will help our state and our communities. Thank you, Governor.
Thank you, Senator. The surplus we have also presents us with another unique opportunity. After providing Montanans with over $1 billion in tax relief, we're going to invest our surplus responsibly, just like any Montana family would do. First, we're going to save for the unexpected and prepare for emergencies, like a national economic downturn or wildfires. Second, we're going to repair what needs fixing, our state-run facilities that have fallen into disrepair after decades of neglect. Finally, like a hardworking Montana paying off a credit card or getting ahead on a car payment, we're going to pay off our debt. Today, we're making Montana debt-free in 23. Saving Montanans, you can applaud for that. This action will save Montanans $40 million in principal and interest payments over the next 2 years. Let me say that again. Thanks to Representative Lou Jones's bill, we're paying off all of our general fund obligations, making Montana debt-free in 23. Representative, would you like to make a few comments?
Thank you, Governor. It's First, I'd like to thank the governor's staff and all the legislators and our staff behind me as we work through the details of this bill. It's a historic moment in the life of an individual when they pay off their house loan, when they pay off their business loan. I remember my father vividly being very excited when we were debt-free. And so I'm pleased to be part of the effort to be able to say that Montana is now debt-free of general obligation bonds in 2023. Thank you again, Governor.
Thank you, Representative. We're also investing $100 million to repair our roads and bridges through the Safer Montana Roads and Bridges Fund. This investment will yield significant dividends for Montana. Too often the state leaves federal dollars on the table. Our historic investment to repair our infrastructure will allow us to better leverage federal funds. For every dollar from the Safer Montana Roads and Bridges Fund, we can get up to $9 from the feds for critical infrastructure projects. I want to thank Representative Courtney Sprunger for sponsoring this bill to establish the Safer Montana Roads and Bridges Fund. Representative, would you like to make comments?
Thanks so much, Governor. I've traveled the state for years. I've worked in transportation for years, and what I've heard from Montana's people is that it's really important to get where we need to go safely and efficiently. That's the Montana way. So I'm proud to be a part of bringing the Safer Act across the line, but I definitely did not do it on my own. Obviously, thank you to the governor and his team for their visionary leadership in this transformational investment in our state. To Larry Flynn from the Montana Department of Transportation, who's done a lot of work on the numbers, and to Ryan Evans from the Budget Office, and to many of the organizations who came in to support this act. I think that for all the Montanans that I talk to in my district, making sure that they're not spending their life stuck in traffic, that's a priority. We're going to get the work done that I promised I'd do when I ran on infrastructure. We're going to work on things like West Reserve Drive and the bypass in my community, and in potentially 50 other shovel-ready, shovel-worthy projects in the state of Montana in the coming years, making $100 million into potentially $800 or $900 million. That's a wise use of our dollars. So I want to thank the governor and the folks that made it possible.
Thank you, Representative. These are policies that will improve our business climate, grow our economy, create jobs, and increase opportunities for Montanans. I said it before and I'll say it again, Montana is open for business. So without any further ado, let's get these bills signed into law and money back into hard-working Montanans' pockets. So, Senator Beard, would you like to join me over here? You're up first.
All right.
Let's hold this up here. Representative Welsh. Exciting day. Go. Sir. What's up? Yep, got another one for you. You get 2 pens.
Not yet.
Representative Mercer.
I wasn't giving away all his money. Behind me, but they're one. Bring it in, Bob. Bring it in.
There you go. Let's hold this up.
I'll get it.
Rep. Kasmeyer?
Good speech. I was afraid to take one.
It hurts.
Stop blowing the easy.
I like it. Keep it going.
Thanks for your work on it. Thanks for your work on this.
Those are good friends.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you all for being here. There's a lot to be excited about and optimistic about. Providing historic tax relief, both permanent and immediate, making Montana debt-free in 23, and repairing our roads and bridges. But our work is not done. We're just getting started. Montana sent us to Helena to serve them, deliver on their priorities, and get the job done. With the rest of our budget before the legislature, let's get it done. Our pro-family, pro-child plan to help families with the cost of raising their children with a $1,200 child tax credit, let's get it done. Our plan to make it easier for Montanans to adopt and open their loving home to a child with an adoption tax credit, let's get it done. Our plan to fix our broken state-run facilities, especially our state hospital and prison, let's get it done. Our homes program to expand water and sewer infrastructure to increase our state's housing supply and make owning or renting a home more affordable, let's get it done. Our plan to invest $100 million of our surplus to reduce the risk of disaster through mitigation, let's get it done. Our fiscally responsible plan invests in a stronger future for Montana. Let's get it done. Let me emphasize one critical point as I conclude. While our budget is historic for its tax cuts, it's also fiscally responsible. Our budget is balanced. Our budget holds the line on new spending, keeping growth well below inflation. Our budget has a strong ending fund balance to protect against economic uncertainty. Our budget avoids cuts to essential services. Our budget encourages job creation and protects our way of life. And when it comes down to it, ours is a budget for Montana families. I look forward to working with the legislators for the remainder of the session, just like the ones that are here today, to get our budget for Montana families across the finish line. Let's get it done. I'm incredibly proud of all the legislators here who voted for these tax bills and got them to my desk quickly. I'm also incredibly proud of the hardworking team at the Montana Department of Revenue. They help make these bills better, and they'll implement them effectively and efficiently. I'm incredibly proud to have signed these bills into law today. This is truly a historic day for Montana. May God bless all of these folks, and may God bless Montana. Thank you for coming out.